Hey, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Avax. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Now, I want to talk about the Fibonacci retracement because some people are a bit confused as to how the Fibonacci retracement actually works and how do these Fibonacci levels are at these exact places, because for some people, they are not the exact way they're set up as they are for me. So the reason for that is, number one, you're probably not in a logarithmic chart. So you want to click on the log scale here and turn on the log scale. And once you're in the chart, you want to go to your Fibonacci retracement and you want to go to settings and you want to flip the fib levels based on a log scale as well. So the fib level is needs to be flipped to log as well. So if I turn that off, as you can see, you have significantly different levels, but if I turn that back on, the levels move up based on the logarithmic scale. So that's how it works. So if you have any more questions regarding the Fibonacci retracement, let me know down below in the comments section. Also, I'm going to leave a video in the top right-hand corner again, and that's going to be the Fibonacci retracement guide on how to use the retracement and how it actually works. So check that out if you have any more questions, or leave a comment down below as well. Now jumping into the daily chart on the trading view. So we have our swing low in July of 2021, and we have our swing high in February of 2021. And as you can see, we reached our 1.414 Fibonacci retracement level. From there, we went all the way back down below the 0.236. So what I'm targeting right now is this exact same low that we printed in July. I think we might come back down and retest that level there, and that's going to be our bottom for the bear market. Now, a lot of Binance Fund coming out today. Like I said, try to move away your crypto from the centralized exchanges. If you want to hold it on a centralized exchange, I would suggest something like Coinbase, Binance, maybe Kraken. But all the other ones, maybe KuCoin as well, but all the other ones are fairly risky in my opinion, because I don't wanna get stuck, right? It doesn't mean that all exchanges are gonna collapse and go bankrupt, but just removing that extra added risk is always good. However, if you're trading on a daily basis, then obviously you're gonna need to have some crypto on the exchanges. But if you're holding for the long term and you're not really staking anything, I would probably move that to a cold storage. Now, moving into the levels here on the Fibonacci retracement, let's see what we've got. Let's just zoom in a bit more. As you can see, the 0.236 here. Let me just bring out the, there we go, the price tag. So that's $14.57. As you can see, we are getting rejected from the 20 EMA once again, and very typical for a downtrend. We ran into the EMA here December 10th, and now we're pulling back down. So this yellow support trend line is something to keep in mind and to keep an eye on. This is $11.80. We bounced off of that level December 22nd, 21st, and we saw a move to the upside, and that was a relatively strong move. If I just show you how much you could have made with that move. Why is that not popping off? Excuse me. There we go. So 21.7%, and potentially if we have that bounce off of the yellow trend line again, that's a further 8.8% move to the downside. So I would consider this a good entry spot. Now, if we go even lower, then as always, you have the support block down below from $10 to $9.40. And this is the exact same support block I gave you in the summer of 2021. We bounced off of that level perfectly and had that amazing bull run afterwards. Not saying the exact same thing is going to play out, but this could potentially be our bottom, because logically speaking, everything that could have happened in the crypto markets has happened. a lot of people are saying that, everything, or all the companies that were supposed to get bankrupt got bankrupt. The only really big thing left is the lawsuit with XRP and SEC. We have Binance and we have the Tether FUD. Now that, those things could bring the market even further down. And I think Binance collapsing would be a very, very fatal hit to the crypto industries. But obviously, I don't think it would kill the crypto industries because crypto doesn't need Binance. Binance needs crypto. So with the Fibonacci that we have here, you can target the 0.236 level. You can also target the 55 daily EMA sitting at $14.50 as well. So that's in the same area. And you also have the resistance block above us, anywhere between $16 and $16.86. That's a good level for you to be on the lookout for, to take some profits, because we lost that level as support over here. And then we usually come back up and retest that level as resistance for confirmation, and then we come back down. So if you're looking for a potential swing trade or you want a quick little in and out, then you could enter off of the yellow trend line and take profits here in that resistance block, as we have tested that as support many, many times. So that's something to keep in mind. But overall, Avax is pretty cheap right now, and if you're buying for the long term, these are very, very good prices. Now, let's switch over to the daily RSI. As you can see, we are moving below our red support trend line, which we have broken above, just like we did in October, but we failed to hold above it as support, and we're breaking back down. So potentially, same thing is going to happen here. I would take a look at the yellow trend line for entries as well, because every time you were in that area, you had a bounce to the upside. Potentially, you could have the same thing happen over here. Now, I do want to switch over to the Binance chart as well. And before we continue, I quickly want to ask you, do you value your privacy? If the answer is yes, then you must take a look at ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers you the privacy that you deserve, no activity logs and no connection logs. Your internet provider won't be able to access anything, and anyone using the same open free Wi-Fi in the cafe as you won't be able to do any harm or breach your security. You can use the ExpressVPN application on any device. You can connect it to your PlayStation, or you can even connect it to your router so that anyone who connects is automatically secured. Or if you're looking to access any region-blocked content on your streaming platform, well, ExpressVPN can do that as well. If you're living in the Netherlands and you want to access a TV show that's only available in Japan, well, my friend, you can do that with ExpressVPN. You can use the link down below in the description and get a discounted price along with 3 extra months for free. You can get your money back if you don't like it, but I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like it, because we all need the privacy, and in today's age especially. And you can also pay with Bitcoin, so that's a really cool feature as well. And let's get on with the video. So taking a look at the weekly chart on Binance, we are in this falling wedge, as you can see, with a technical target all the way up here at $29, which is where we created that pattern in August. And since then, we've been tightening up in this pattern, and at some point, hopefully, we're going to see a break to the upside. There is a 75% chance that we see a break to the upside from a falling wedge. However, we could start breaking up or breaking out, and we get the Binance FUD or whatever, and then we just drop, right? That could happen. So you always need some extra cash on the side to enter in case we see a black swan event. But on the weekly chart, this low at $10.80 is a perfect entry. I think golden entry in my opinion. We could get there, but if Binance doesn't have anything going on, right? Binance is clean, which we all know it's not, and no FUD is going to be entering the crypto markets, then I think this could be our bullish reversal pattern for Avax moving forward. I think if this plays out very accurately and we do take out our August target here and we break above that, have a retracement, then break above that level as well, that's going to be a very nice sign that we have potentially bottomed here. And obviously for that, Bitcoin needs to show some strength as well. Bitcoin needs to break above its August high, and only in that case can we say that altcoins have bottomed. Now if we take a look at the weekly RSI, you can see that there is a channel down pattern here. And as soon as we break out of that, I think that's going to be another major signal for us to look at. And this low that we created here in 2021 in June and July, these are these 2 points of contact created this support trend line. So after breaking that support trend line, that also could provide us another another indicator telling us that we are flipping bullish. And you could also look at this as a nice resistance level to take some profits from Avax and sell some coins potentially, if that's what you're looking to do. But overall, I think most of the altcoins are a good buy as of right now, and including Avax. The stochastic on the weekly is flipping bullish. As you can see, we just created a bullish cross here in November, and now we're starting to move to the upside. So let's see what happens here. But for now, we are in the buy zone below the index of 30, and that's always a good buy. And the volume hasn't been doing anything really. We're not getting a lot of volume. But once we start seeing candles like these in January of 2021, that's a good sign that we're getting back into the bull market. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. The MACD is doing good. The histogram's bullish. We are strongly moving since this bullish cross at the start of August, and been moving strongly ever since. So based on the MACD, we can't really say anything negative. But the downtrend here has started a couple of weeks ago, or I should say a week ago, and we haven't seen the bearish cross on the MACD yet. That's because it's a lagging indicator, and if we continue falling down in the price action, the MACD will react probably in only 7 days and create that bearish cross for our confirmation. So that's why you cannot trade based off of the MACD solely, right? So you have to be looking at multiple indicators, and stochastic, the RSI, and the volume aren't telling me that there are any bullish moves incoming, in the near future. The market sentiment isn't telling me that anything bullish is coming in the near future. The only really bullish thing about this right now is that we are near a major support level and we are in this bullish reversal pattern. But that is really everything I have to say about Avax. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like and leave a comment. Helps out the algorithm for the video to get out there, because usually in bear markets, people aren't that interested in crypto. And make sure to check out my Patreon and my Twitter, all of those linked down below in the description. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.